Do 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 do. Do 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 do. RD, what's good, bro? How you doing, man? Do 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 do. Do do do. Hi, Fred. Hi, everyone that's logging in. We got everyone joining. Hang tight, everyone who's doing the wave. Here's my waves to all of you guys. But. I'm not too bad, RD. I'm here. I've been on a bit of a journey. I've done quite a lot of walking today. It's one of those. But yeah, I'm all good. How are you doing, man? Shout out everyone in the comments. Shout out Moke, superstar, talent, all of that. Swaggy, I got you. Don't worry, man. We're going to have a good half an hour session together. Stay with me the whole half an hour and hopefully we will come out of it feeling slightly better. For anyone who does want to join in terms of requests, we'll probably do that towards the end if that's all right. We'll just start off with a bit of a conversation. Then we'll move into a bit more of the art. And then at the end, as I said, we can have a bit more of a conversation. Shout out Violet Tally, Josan, big up everyone. Yeah, man, of course, Swaggy, you got the shout out, man. You're here, so you get the shout out. Shout out anyone else who's joined. I'm just gonna let a few more people come together, a few more people gather. We'll probably start in 2 minutes or so. But for you guys that are here, rather than me just natter on because you don't even know who I am, I'm just some guy on the camera. My name is Lemzi. I'm one of the Spoke artists, and I truly believe in what Spoke is trying to do. We're using good mental health, but we're doing it through our practices as lyricists, as artists, as musicians, as spoken word artists, people that use just the art form of punctuation, of grammar and English and other languages to communicate our thoughts, feelings and emotions. So aside from myself, yesterday we had Sharifa Energy. We're going to have Moke this week. We're going to have Aruba Red and also Boy Nash. Between the 5 of us, we've all got a day. So for the next 4 weeks, every weekday at 8 p.m, just log into Spoke.world and you can kind of escape the real world and come to this world for a little bit, because this is exactly where we need to be for just a moment of your time, moment of all of our time, it's just half an hour or so. As I said, just wait for whoever else who might want to join. I have no idea who does join and doesn't join, but I'll give it 1 more minute and then I can tell you what the topic of the day is and how we're just going to go through the process, and hopefully you guys stay with me the whole time. Right now it seems like I'm a chatterbox, but I'm actually really not, you know. Man. But yeah, the whole ethos of Spoke is ensuring that mental wellness and understanding yourself from a mental perspective and emotional perspective is not just a thing you do every so often. It's not just something you give your attention to when you're feeling down. If anything, it's kind of like we were speaking as a group yesterday, and one of the things that Ariana was saying, for those who know Ariana, was that a lot of things have to become tradition and they have to become part of your habit. And the basis of tradition is that it's not just you, but a bunch of other people also decide that this is something of benefit for them. So hopefully this is something that you do as a daily practice. It might not be here on Spoke every time, but a daily practice of just checking how you're doing, staying in with yourself, and then moving forward from there, because there's a lot going on in the world, and we'll touch on it very, very briefly. But then yeah, just move into staying in power. Shout out Nash, who just joined. You'll see him on Friday also doing one. Shout out Babes Balanced, everyone who's on the live. Touch on it very, very briefly, but then yeah, just move into how that happens. That's weird. Shout out Sophie Citron, that's family there. Can you guys just give me like a thumbs up if you can hear everything all right? If you can hear background music, you can hear myself just all right, just so I know everything's good. See some hearts, so I'm hoping that means everything's good. Yeah, thumbs up. All right, cool. Yeah, I love that. All right, so first and foremost, I would like to shout out everyone who's here, and I do particularly have to shout out Spoke. This literally arrived for me today, and it was actually good because I'll be real, I was quite nervous about doing this because obviously I haven't done this as a session before, and lo and behold, I get a book that says the Anxiety Journal. I'm not someone who generally has like elongated periods of anxiety. However, nerves and feeling anxious is something that we as humans all experience. So I'm very, very happy to have received this. And even just flicking through, I bet you if I do this, there's going to be a mad quote that I can just read to you and it will resonate with someone. So I'm going to do that. First quote: "To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering," by Friedrich Nietzsche. I want to say it, that's the right way to say it. But yeah, I'm going to have a proper look through this anxiety journal. Then hopefully along our 4 weeks that we do this, we kind of move forward and I can tell you some more stuff that I find out about it. But yeah, the theme of today is self-discovery. And for me, that's so poignant just because this has been a very, very, very mad time for me. Self-discovery has been a key incentive for me in just like getting by and understanding myself a little bit more and understanding identity, because I feel like self-discovery comes a lot to do with identity. And prior to everything that's been going on in the world, I was undergoing the process of stripping myself back. I've got a whiteboard over there in the corner, you can't see it, but at the top it says back to basics. Because for me, there was a lot of things happening at the beginning or end of 2019, beginning of 2020. So I felt like I had to take a lot of things back to basics and come back to the root. The physical root is me, and then there's a spiritual root which is way above. And just trying to find my ways of aligning with those. I'm still undergoing this process of self-discovery, finding the motions that I'm really feeling like they're going to benefit me, going to help me grow, going to help me change. And as I said, I think it's important to touch on the fact that there are external factors, especially right now. Right now, the world is in a mad state. I don't think any of us have experienced this at all. And I'm not going to make this a very political conversation right now, but a mad state in terms of the fact that there are so many decisions being made that are going to impact each and every single one of us, whether that's things that are going to involve climate change, things that are going to involve whether we do Brexit or not and how it's done, whether it's the coronavirus pandemic that's going around, how institutional racism is going to be tackled in the future. And right now, all of these things are things that affect every single person, whether we want to bury our head in the sand or not. And I think on this journey of self-discovery, it's really been really eye-opening to see exactly where your values align and where you find value in other things and what you choose to kind of separate yourself from. So not everyone is going to be on the same path that I'm on. Some people are at a stage where they're so much more informed than I am on certain decisions, or they just know what they're doing, how they feel about all the external factors. So they've already gone to the root, gone to themselves, and just tried to move forward from there. I think one of the main things that like I would want to put out here as a message is there's a lot of people who are now being awakened, or woke is like the way that a lot of people term it. They're now turning woke, which I think is great, because I think you should have some awakening to show you, all right, cool, I want to be a part of X, a part of Y, a part of Z, or I really want to give my focus and energy to all of these different places at once and just change how everything's going. But there's a difference between being woke and then being informed. I think that now a lot of people are in that woke awakening stage. Now is the time to really get informed. So for me, a lot of things I've seen are just made me hyper aware of how much I don't actually know externally and how much I need to address internally for me to then move forward and develop more understanding about the things that are happening outside of myself. So yeah, as I said, all those external factors are happening and they're affecting all of us. For now, I want to look at myself and my own journey, and I hope that like me sharing my journey a bit, maybe there's bits that'll resonate, maybe there's stuff that you'll completely be like, what the hell, like I don't know what's going on. But I think it's just important to be able to express your journey and make sure that like as I say it, I know that it makes sense in my head, if you know what I mean. So my self-discovery journey, a lot of it has been, if we go from top to bottom, I'll do physically top to bottom first. I have never gone this long without getting a haircut. Never. I've never gone about 3.5 months without getting a trim. Like, I don't mind showing you my hair. It's a bit bumpy and whatever, but this has been it's really elucidated how I feel about just my natural hair that grows out of my head every single day, and it's changing every single day, and I have to care about it every single day, where usually I just get shaved off and don't think about it. But I've really grown to appreciate this thing on top of my head. Like, it's just different, and it feels It feels great. It feels great. I don't know if you can relate to that. I don't know if you have hair. I don't know if you have super long hair, if you've already been on a natural hair journey. For me, though, this has been one of the things that I've learned just in this lockdown period, that like this part of myself is an extension of myself, and it's not something I necessarily need to just cut off and reshape all the time. Like for me right now, it feels great. Even facial hair, I shaved this off at some point because back to basics. I thought I need to change the way I look. I need to change the way I am. And that comes down to your physical appearance sometimes. I think that's the base level. There's physical, there's mental and emotional. Then after that is spiritual, and it gets deeper until you get to self-actualization. Right now, we're right at the basics of physical. So other things that I've discovered about myself, besides the way my hair grows out of my face, out of my head, is the fact that like through years of me going to the gym and pushing weights in different ways, it's meant my joints and some of my muscles are unworked and they're very, very, very stiff. So some of the stuff I've been focusing on is flexibility and mobility. So this week I've had a little break, but the last 2 weeks I was doing twice a day. So the first thing I do in the day, and then literally on my bed, I'd be doing stretching and mobility. I'm still yet to be able to do the splits. I'm trying to learn. I'm going to get there at some point. But doing that kind of stuff, as I said, it's just accentuated parts of my body that I didn't realize were so inactive, and also parts of my body that I didn't realize could respond in certain ways. Just touching your toes, just crossing my legs, just stuff like that is stuff that I've been trying to build on. As I said, this week I've had a little break, but it's part of the process. Aside from that as well, I've been going for super long walks. Even today, I think I was walking for about 3 hours. I think that's my average time at the moment through lockdown. My average time has just been walking for about 3 hours. A bit, yeah, sorry, the connection might be a little bit getting in touch with the body is so important. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been trying to do. Like, because at the beginning of lockdown, I should go right. Let me rewind slightly, and then we can get into some actual sounds and stuff before I keep rambling in it. But at the beginning of lockdown, I'm an artist. My main thing is doing music, recording music, performing music. I also do events, so I create my own events. I gather lots of people to come and watch other artists perform. And then I also go into different like educational facilities and do work with young people. All of that got cancelled in a very abrupt manner. So for me, it was like, okay, what do I want to focus on? I.e. this journey of self-discovery and taking time to pause. So before everything went super wild, I was trying to figure out where I can the key parts of my identity that I really wanted to focus on. And at the beginning, I was doing something called Lexercise. So every morning I jump on Instagram live and just be doing the exercise that I usually do, until I understood, all right, do you know what? I'm putting myself under undue physical pressure, undue mental pressure, undue just every kind of pressure that there was that I didn't need to do, because I'm not a personal trainer. I'm just a guy who likes to stay active and stay healthy. And I decided to come off of that and not advertise everything that I was doing on live in terms of exercise and fitness. I still do exercise pretty much on average at least every other day. But it's for me. It's not something that I need to share with the world. Like at some point maybe again I will, but right now it's just for me and just ensuring I can get mobility, flexibility, strength, and general awareness about my body back again. So that's why I've done that. In terms of the walks that I've been doing, I think they've been so therapeutic for me. Luckily, I'm very blessed to be around a lot of green spaces, so I can walk in a green space, I can walk in urban areas, all within 5 minutes walk of my where I live. I live in East London, for those who don't know as well. Back, all of that, no repping. But yeah, like, while I can't create the way that I'd love to create, I have to go inside. I have to find these things about myself. And it's been a journey. The journey's not over yet. It's going to continue for the rest of my life as things adapt, you know, phases and chapters. They're just ways to adapt us. So we're always going to evolve and change as we go through different parts of our life. But yeah, I feel like I've nattered on a lot and it's already 1:15. So what I want to do is, instead of me talking and doing this piece right now, I will do some rapping, some spoken word for you guys. But what I want to do right now is I want to actually... Sorry, I'm going to turn this sound off. Yeah, I've been talking a little while there. Just let me know that you're still with me with some waves or some thumbs up and all of that. And then I can play you the very first piece that I've got with Spoke that I hope you guys really do enjoy. Thank you very much, Swaggy. I'm glad that you're enjoying the convo, because sometimes it's just good to speak rather than doing anything else. But what I'm gonna do, and I hope you lot can just join in with me. Yeah, I hope you can join me with this. Anyway, I can't see you, but I'm really, really gonna trust you. All I need you guys to do, big up everyone who's saying that they can hear and they're still on board and waves. I love it. All I need you guys to do for me is just be at home or wherever you are and just close your eyes. This is something that's going to take 5 minutes. I'm going to play the piece that I've done for Spoke. And then after that, I'll do a short live performance of something. And then the last 5 minutes, we can just interact and just talk. I think that would be good. But yeah, this piece that I'm about to play is called 4 Hours Sleep. All I would like you to do, as I said, is if you can, just be in a comfortable position. It's only 5 minutes, sitting, standing, lying down, whatever. And then if you can, just close your eyes and pay attention to all the words, because the words here are very, very important, as well as the frequency of the sound. Let me turn it up a bit for y'all.
Experiences days where it all seems empty, but knows there are times where I enjoy plenty. But how can I expand when I'm around certain demands that I don't understand? I'm opting for a greater plan. This journey will unearth deep sequences and patterns that will make you question if you really are worthy. Accentuate moments where you feel that you're hurting, but also confirms that you only move if you're working. But I stay strong because I can't just get up and leave, though I may feel the need as others try to impede. But as you move forward, do me a favor and breathe. Do me a favor and breathe. 3 deep breaths, in through your nose, then hold. Hold for 2 seconds before letting it go. Twice more when you inhale. Pause, release. 1 more when you inhale. Pause, release. Now time for the beat.
Hope you lot can hear this properly.
Last night I had 4 hours sleep, mate, but I still hit a deep dream state. Found where some of my peace lay. Exclusive, it's just like my teammates. When I hit the tube on weekdays I suffer. Seems I'm the only one that's not in a sleep state. Now I do my thing, I see living colours. Back when I did theirs, I would always see grey. The mathematics make everything so abstract. It's hard for me to not see that magic. I got 20-something years of experience. Somehow I gotta put that in a damn package. Fit it into a 3 minutes. Man, I don't really like having limits, man. But sometimes compromise is evolution. Life is the teacher and we're just the students. But this is beauty like the view out of African plains. This is free like we're running the African plains. Colourful and wonderful like an African play. Spiritual and cynical, that's in my African veins. This ain't something that we'll be discussing, no. I can feel it in all the percussion, no. We're just trying to help all of that loving grow. We're just trying to help all of that loving show. This is beauty like the view out of African plains. This is free like we're running the African plains. Colourful and wonderful like an African play. Spiritual, not cynical, that's in my African veins. This ain't something that we'll be discussing, no. I can feel it in all the percussion, no. We're just trying to help all of that loving grow. We're just trying to help all of that loving show. It starts within, not the outside. That's for my people that feel that they're an outlier. First thing they see will be your appearance. Don't let it be the last thing that they remember. You're still you, no makeup or designer. That's for my people who feel they're outsiders. Hope the first thing you know is your nearest and dearest. Don't get confused by pretenders with agendas. Last night I had 4 hours sleep, mate, but I still hit a deep dream state. Found where some of my peace lay. Exclusive, it's just like my teammates. When I hit the tube on weekdays I suffer. Seems I'm the only one that's not in a sleep state. Now I do my thing, I see living colours. Back when I did theirs, I would always see grey.
We're still there. Trust me, the drill.
Not so fast. 3 deep breaths in through your nose, then hold. Hold for 2 seconds before letting it go. Twice more when you inhale. Pause, release. 1 more when you inhale. Pause, release. Now for your peace. I stay strong because I can't get up and leave, though I may feel the need as certain others try to impede. It's proven if I'm working, I can get past all the hurting. This journey unearths deep sequences that can prove that you are worthy. I know I'll expand, though I'm surrounded by demands that don't understand. I'm opting for a far greater plan. So I experience days that sometimes I feel are empty, but see way more that would always give me plenty. Dealing with it all well. That's just Lemzi.
All right, and that's 4 hours sleep, guys. That's my piece that I've officially done for Spoke. Hopefully you guys get to hear that at some point soon in the very, very, very near future. What I'm gonna do now, because we only have 10 minutes, so I'm gonna keep this kind of short. I'm just gonna do some live rapping. Essentially, I'm gonna be freestyling. Like, those who know what hip hop music is, this is just going to be me freestyling live. I love that you guys enjoyed that as well. Thank you so much. This isn't a song. This is me just gonna be free flowing. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it helps you. We'll literally do max 5 minutes, because as I said, the last 5, it would be good to interact. So if anyone wants to jump on the live or just dump comments, if there's anything in particular you want me to rap about as well, let me know. But yeah, shout out to Jojo who produced this beat. Let me just go. Hey, so self-discovery, getting to a point where I am loving me. Feeling that's luxury, cause it's part of growth that you do uncomfortably. But you gotta keep it 100, please. If it's 99, then it won't be mighty fine. Feel I've written a load of nice rhymes, but sometimes I could go reap inside my mind, where I could learn some things I never knew about. I knew that I was living in a different kind of drought, and now I scream and shout, but I gotta beam it out. Like I'm on a Star Trek ship, I got a team. Yeah, I never think about what I say, but sometimes I gotta say what I am thinking. Yeah, I gotta rely on my soul, not the drinking, and this is why I can't be sinking. I really gotta try and stay in sinking. This is why I've always been pimping the beat, but this is why I can't sleep in different kind of ways, not dealing with anxiety. Yeah, I'm just trying to build up from a prior me. Yeah, that's my priority. Living with a whole new philosophy, honestly. Yeah, trying to engage with modesty, living with real humility. Man, I do it lyrically and physically, but I'm trying to build on spiritually, trying to show a way that we can do it instantly. Coming with some flows that they never really know, but I guess that's how it goes when you're beating off your foes, cause you got a load of demons in your head when you're woke, but you really gotta stay informed. You gotta brave the storm. You better know that we really gotta move in swarms, cause it's a whole damn community. Man, I need that unity. Yeah, you better know it's just you and me. Every time I'm spitting, man, I'm writing out a eulogy, cause it's deathbed to all of those death threats that leave me in my head. And really feeling blessed, I really gotta say this ain't standard, but I really can't say that I have planned this. I got different kind of morals, different standards, and that's why I gotta move. I ain't anchored, never been held down, till I will do it for myself, man. I've been focusing on my mind and on my health. This is mental wellness. Every time that I am see it, no, this ain't something that these guys can really see it. It's me. If you don't see it, please believe it. This is how you're rapping as a genius. I gotta say I do it cause I mean it. Everything I'm spitting, boy, I mean it. Never been someone to deceive it. It is me, just flowing in a whole different melody. I've done little thoughts on chords and melodies, and this is why I gotta try and give out all my energy. And this is why I know that I can try and better me from different trying to syncopations. I gotta save the nation. I know that everywhere that we are waving in this greatness, I know that waves are creating all these damn creators, but this is why I gotta pray, cause I gotta say this. I gotta say another statement. Really had to adapt in ways that are patient. I've been changing, yeah, I've been growing in my ages. A whole different stages where I've had to adapt. Not focus on rap, focus on myself as a human. Now I gotta say that I am moving. Look what I'm consuming. Is it really good? Is it so? Is it nourishing? Look at all my food, and yeah, I had to try and clear the dinner plate. Yeah, I try and really been a winner, mate. Because I'm listening. Really always trying to be glistening, but know he will kick with him, stick with him. If you you wanna try and do some little things, I wanna do the bigger ones. And that's why I'm sick of stuff that always tries to bring me down. Never been someone who was down, but I'm here for my crown. When I have a walk around my town, it might be your 2-3 hours, but I'm proud, cause I really have to say that I'm around and allowed to do what I want and express my own thoughts. This is why I say that I've never been paused or stopped or erased. Man, you can't chase, this is something that is great and that is something that is blessed, man. Really gotta say that I'm living with no stress, fam. I gotta live in a whole new dimension. Did I forget to mention I got things that are on pause, on that suspension? But anyway, I could break it down in a whole nother way, but this is me, I really stay effortless. This is why no one is ahead of us. Shout out to Jojo who produced this beat. Absolutely lovely. I haven't rapped on the camera for a little while, you know, but yeah, that felt good. I can't lie, that felt good. I felt good. As I said, oh sorry, I don't want to turn it off. Last 5 minutes, what I want to do is just interact with you guys. So if someone wants to come on live, or if you just want to say some stuff in the comments, shout out Swaggy Man at Lemzi Artist. But this is all about Spoke.world. Please do keep following Spoke.world, because this is a whole movement. It's not just myself. As I said, Sharifa Red, Boy Nash, Moke, Aruba Red. You're gonna see Sharifa Energy, sorry, and Aruba Red. They're all here, and they're all gonna be giving real truth to you, man. Yeah. Yeah. If anyone wants to jump on this live with me, please. Oh, there's one request already. Hang on a second. Let me see if they're still here.